If you suddenly became a billionaire one day, what's the first lavish item you would buy? A yacht? Basketball team? Or a private plane? If there's one way to flaunt your wealth to the world, a private jet is the most lavish choice. This is mostly because of its insane expensive price and its ridiculous cost of maintenance. But for billionaires who spend nothing less than $80 million in a single year, a private jet is an affordable luxury. Billionaires like Richard Branson, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos all own private jets which cost millions of dollars to purchase and maintain. In this video, we'll be taking an insightful look into the private jet of Jeff Bezos. But before we get started, make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so that you never miss a video. Now let's dive right into the action. Jeff Bezos is one of the richest individuals in the world, and the first man in modern history to accumulate a net worth over $200 billion. Today, Jeff is worth over $196 billion, according to the recent reports by Forbes. Even though this annual salary stacks up to around $80,000 annually, the majority of his wealth comes from his Amazon shares. Here's a better explanation of how rich Jeff Bezos is. His wealth can be compared to the entire wealth of the British monarchy, and he's worth more than the GDP of several countries. According to recent research, Jeff makes around $152,000 a minute, which equates to $2,537 a second. At this rate per second, he makes 3 times more money than what the average American worker makes in a week. Or he makes almost 3 times what a typical US worker would make in a year in a single minute. Interestingly, Jeff Bezos will be stepping down as the CEO of Amazon in Q3 of 2021, as he wants to focus on his other companies. However, he would remain on the board as an executive chair. He said of the transition, "As an exec chair, I will stay engaged in the important Amazon initiatives, but I also have the time and energy I need to focus on the Day One Fund, the Bezos Earth Fund, Blue Origin, and the Washington Post and my other passions. I've never had more energy, and this isn't about retiring. I'm super passionate about the impact I think these organizations can have." Of course, stepping down as the CEO of Amazon isn't going to make the billionaire broke. In fact, he would be doing less work and probably getting richer. In the same vein, Jeff Bezos sure knows how to spend in style. The billionaire has a mansion that cost over $96 million in New York City and another property in Los Angeles which he paid $245 million for. The property is of course the most expensive in LA at the moment. He also paid around $250 million for the Washington Post company, ending the 4-generation run of the Graham family. However, one of the most prized possessions is his private jet, the Gulfstream G650ER. And there is, of course, a good reason for this purchase. Jeff Bezos constantly travels around the world, mostly around several parts of America and Europe. He frequently shuttles between the Amazon headquarters in Seattle and other parts of the country for various reasons. It would be quite exhausting to have to book a flight every time he has to travel. But he hasn't always owned a Gulfstream. Before he purchased the Gulfstream, Jeff Bezos owned a Dassault Falcon 900EX. However, he sold the jet in 2015 to make the iconic purchase of the Gulfstream. The 650ER is a beast in its own right, with a fuel range of 13,900 kilometers. Simply put, this means he doesn't have to refuel after every journey. The jet can go halfway across the world before it needs to be refilled. Naturally, the reason why you would want to own a private jet is simple. You want to be able to fly around the world on your own terms, visit the most beautiful islands, and visit different countries in a single day. However, the reason why a billionaire like Jeff Bezos would want a private jet like the Gulfstream is different: an ability to be able to set up meetings anywhere in the world and be there in less than a day. Also, it isn't just about buying a jet. You'd have to pay for the maintenance of the plane, while also paying the individuals who operate the vehicle. This could amount to millions of dollars each year, but with the net worth of Jeff Bezos and the companies he owns, this shouldn't be a problem. This is also taking into consideration that he paid over $65 million for the purchase of the Gulfstream. In addition to that, he had to pay for the hangar for the jet. According to reports, this cost him over $5.5 million, an amount which is enough to get you more than 10 different cars. As earlier mentioned, he also has to pay the individuals who operate the jet fuel, and also pay for the maintenance of the jet. Annually, coupled with the cost of the jet itself, these operation costs could range from around $500,000 to $1 million every year. Since he bought the jet in 2015, this would mean that he has spent a total of $75 million on the jet, including the cost of the purchase. But this is a small price to pay for the facilities that come with the Gulfstream G650ER. The G650ER is the fastest large cabin jet in the Gulfstream catalog. In a record-breaking flight, the G650ER flew westbound around the world in 41 hours and 7 minutes. One other interesting feature of the 650 is that it can fly over 8,065 miles non-stop at 561 miles an hour. The interior of the jet was also designed to provide comfort, luxury, and of course give passengers the sense of control. The jet can seat as many as 8 people, offering them the perfect leg space throughout the entire journey. However, Jeff Bezos isn't the only billionaire with a private jet. Elon Musk, engineer and the founder of Tesla and SpaceX, also owns a private aircraft worth $70 million. Interestingly, he also owns the Gulfstream G650ER and paid over $700,000 to cover the 150,000 miles that was logged in 2018. However, fellow tech billionaire Larry Ellison owns a very weird private jet collection, 2 military fighter jets. Everyone knows how extravagant he is. The founder of Oracle owns 2 decommissioned fighter jets, the Soviet MiG-29 and the Italian SIAI Marichetti S-211. The billionaire also owns a yacht racing team, coupled with a number of yachts for himself. Bill Gates isn't one to be left out of the race involving billionaires. The Microsoft billionaire also owns a private jet, a purchase he has referred to as his big splurge, and it cost him over $40 million to purchase. However, unlike the private jets of Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, the jet of Bill Gates can seat as many as 19 passengers. Richard Branson is known for his taste in expensive toys as well, as he once paid for a $1 million underwater submarine. The billionaire owns a Dassault Falcon 50EX, which he mostly flies from his private island in the British Virgin Islands to several parts of the world. However, when he needs to take a longer flight, he simply flies with Virgin Atlantic, his commercial airline company. He has mentioned that this gives him an opportunity to spend time with staff members and passengers. And there you have it, the luxurious private jet owned by Jeff Bezos and a number of other billionaires. Do not forget to like and share this video, and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that yet. Thank you for watching.